Tonight, the Justice Department now opening a criminal investigation into that mid-air scare on an Alaska Airlines flight involving a MAX 9 jet where a door plug blew out over Portland, according to the Wall Street Journal. The Journal reporting investigators contacting pilots, flight attendants, and even passengers on board Flight 1282 that was forced to make an emergency landing where fortunately no one was hurt.
Alaska 1282, district pressure.
The Justice Department provided no comment to NBC News. The focus of the investigation said to center on whether Boeing has complied with a previous settlement following a federal investigation into the airline's handling of the deadly jet crashes in 2018 and 2019 that killed 346 people. Today, the company providing no comment to NBC News.
They're going to look pretty seriously at, is this a one-off or is this systemic?
In a preliminary report last month, the NTSB found 4 bolts needed to keep the door plug in place were missing. Tonight, Alaska Airlines saying in a statement in part, "It's normal for the DOJ to be conducting an investigation. We are fully cooperating and do not believe we are a target of the investigation." News of the investigation comes as the NTSB has blasted Boeing for failing to turn in records about the blowout, a claim the company refutes. But in a letter this week to U.S. Senator Maria Cantwell, Boeing revealing they can't find any documentation on the removal of the door plug. That's probably not a good answer either.
It's a horrible answer. And when I read that, I was shocked that, one, they don't have the documentation. They're required to have that documentation. And if not, then we're talking about a much deeper problem of procedural compliance.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.